Yeah. So talk more about your art. Your singing. Let's talk about the singing.
Okay.
Because your father singer, your sister singer.
Yeah.
Now you're a singer. So where did singing come from in the family?
Oh wow. Okay. So I just found this out myself this
Okay.
week. I had a very deep conversation with my mom, asking her about my grandparents, because I've never met, like, 3 of my grandparents I never met. I've never met my grandfathers or my grandmother on my mother's side.
Okay.
So I spoke to my mom about them, or asked her about them, and she basically said that my grandma, her mother, was a singer. She had
Okay.
a beautiful voice, and like they would do like chanting in the temple, and she's like, her voice was so like beautiful even in while she's chanting. And she did one play, but then my grandfather didn't allow her to sing anymore because he didn't want her to be out there. And I was
He
like,
didn't want her to be known.
like generational trauma. That's the
Yeah.
reason why I haven't,
Keep her locked up. Right?
yeah, like a lot of toxic relationships. So then I found out my grandmother on my dad's side, she was a famous artist, and she played many plays.
Wow.
And she's still alive. She lives in Virginia.
Oh,
And she
cool.
played many plays. I'm like, I'm kind of excited to talk to her about it.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, no wonder I'm so creative, because it's
in the
ingrained.
blood.
Yeah,
in the
it's
blood.
ingrained in us, and it's a beautiful thing to find out. I was like, wow, okay.
Uh-huh.
And I want to talk to my dad about it. I haven't spoken to my dad about it, but
Yeah.
yeah, my dad, he created his own album,
Nice.
and he was like obsessed with his songs, and would always wake up every morning just singing, like literally on the dot, like six in the morning. Would wake up, put on his song, start singing to his songs. That's how he would get ready for
So
work.
that was your alarm clock every morning.
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So I would always hear him singing. I'm like, oh, their dad goes again singing.
Yeah.
And now I'm the same way. I literally wake up and I listen to my songs to see how I can fix it, or what can I add to it, what can I do to make better, or what lyrics can I add to make it better, So I told my dad that once. I was like, Dad, I'm like you now.
Wow. Isn't that funny? We always end up kind of like our parents.
Yeah.
We say we swore we never would. That we do.
I don't mind. I don't mind it.
That's good.
I don't
That's
mind
good.
it, yeah.
So what kind of music?
It's like neo soul,
Okay.
funk.
Okay.
We touch base on a lot of things. I'm thinking of rapping in one of my songs.
Hey.
That's the beauty.
Don't limit yourself.
Yeah. So
That's the beauty of this day and age, and the internet and social media is like back in the day, you had to like know somebody, you had to get
Yep.
connected with
Exactly.
somebody, you probably had to pay a lot of money. Now, if you have talent, some way to record yourself and social media, you can become big. You know what I mean?
Got a few friends with you and start creating. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
that's how it happened.
Exactly.
Actually, the
I
guys that
knew
I
that.
play with,
Yeah.
I met them at Luca's.
So you're in a band.
Well, they're their own band, and I'm like
You're a featured lead
Yeah,
singer
the
sometimes.
singer.
lead singer. Yeah.
Nice.
That's awesome.
I mean, I don't know if we would call each other a band, but they're their own band, and I'm just like the vocal artist.
Well, you must be pretty good for them
Yeah.
to say, "Hey, come join our band and sing for us."
I'm alright.
Yeah.
I'm alright.
What kind of music do they play?
They play like jazzy, soulful.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like a little loungy type
Yeah,
place?
loungy. Yeah. Some of it's loud. Some of it is loungy. Some of it's like dance. Like I'm getting them to play a little reggae.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Because there's a piece that I just created that has J-Bug.
Oh yeah, J-Bug.
Yeah. So
Shout out J-Bug.
shout out. So he is a major inspiration. And one of his songs, I want to put the chorus on a song, and then also do my spoken word. And that's another thing that I've been doing with them.
beautiful.
I've been doing spoken word, and they just come up with tunes
Okay.
for my spoken word, and we just
So you just flow.
have the best jam sessions. And
That's awesome.
It just works. It's just organic,
So it's
and
like harmony,
yeah,
right?
definitely. They're great. They're amazing people.
That's
They're
awesome.
they're called Skunk Trunk Truck.
Trunk truck.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Truck.
That's a tongue twister right there. Say that 10 times
STT.
fast. Yeah.
Yeah, they're amazing folks. I love them.
Okay.
Yeah.
So right now, where's your career as far as art goes? I know you're taking off as far as a lot of commission work. Where do you want to take that? Like, what's the goal?
The goal is to have my own gallery.
Okay.
The goal is to have my own art studio.
And that would be in Oakland?
I would probably want it to be in Oakland.
Okay.
I want to be a full-time artist, but I also want to be a singer. So it's like,
but that's an artist too, though, right?
The vocal artist. Yeah. So
I
maybe I could use my gallery as like a place where I can throw concerts.
Yeah, sing about your art projects or whatever. Like, hey, buy this one. You know what I mean? Like this is
have an art show and perform.
Yeah,
that would be cool.
I mean, the sky's the limit nowadays. Like you could do almost anything. You know, like so. This is a video podcast. Podcast started all audio, right? And then Joe Rogan started doing video podcasts, and he kind of changed the game because everybody prefers to watch it than to listen to it, you know, because it's kind of like mixing TV and radio together. And so, you know, I want to take that, and then eventually maybe I want to add like little funny things within the thing, like graphics and stuff like that. Kind of make it like a podcast, but also like a YouTube video to make people laugh. So it's like a complete and total experience.
Yeah.
Because there's no limits. Like, there's no limits anymore. You know what I mean? Previously, you had limits because you had to fit within the structure of what an artist would be. Like, oh no, it has to be like this, and your art gallery has to be like this. Now, you can do it however you want. You put it in your mold. So there's no limits. So I want you to think about that when you're creating your future, because the only limits are the ones you put on yourself.
Exactly.
And if you're a pioneer in some type of thing, who knows, you could create it and all of a sudden you'd be known. It doesn't matter if you're known, but you created a new genre within the world of an artist.